been longing to see her when she's round, takes my blues away. Hallelujah. Really hurts my eyes. I've been longing to dream her on the highway in the sky. Marie. I've been. Dun 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 Maria. Oh shit. Run, 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 run. My peace of mind. Sweet lady. Bow, bow, bow. Well, I guess, okay, that doesn't matter. Because he's deafened. Hello. Y'all, I'm very excited. I didn't do your thing yet, Tatum, but I promise I will have it. Sky so gray. Yeah, I've really been digging more of my 90s country. Dun, 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 Marie. Y'all, Soup and I both figured out something really fun for the stream today, and I'm very excited because it's gonna be really cute. Very excited. I know. I was like, I have the shrooms command, so it's fine. He will be live soon. Dun, 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 dun. I'm just trying to figure this out. Checked gas cap and it was secure.
Wow, you can really dance. Wow, you can really dance. He went. They said we've both been dancing all this time. What a coincidence.
Okay. I was like, I don't know. What is happening? I was very confused. For a hot sec, I was like, I don't know what's going on, but it's fine. Tatum, thank you for the 52 months. And the prime. Down in the Chattahoochee. Down by the river on a Friday night, there might dance in the pale moonlight. Women. Gummy worms. Thank you. Where do I have? I got my little bunny thing. That's fine. I need a hug. I'm hugging the bunny that Kate got me for Easter. It's a peep bunny, but it's rainbow. It's gay. Tatum, I'll send you a Snapchat. None of you other people get a Snapchat, just Tatum. Dreaming about women. Living for the minute. And away down yonder on the Chattahoochee. I'm really glad that he don't have that, and he's deafened. So I hope that means he can't hear me. It's gonna look like that. You're still gonna be able to hear me, but I got paranoid that you could hear me on his. Soup is live. All about living in a little barrel of love. What? I didn't even realize what I caught. That's because he wasn't paying attention. It's fine. I'm really excited for us to see what this looks like when we both go to our game screen. Yes. Because he likes talking to people. Oh God, that was so loud in my head. Good truck and true love. I've been looking for you, love. Oh, it's just delayed. I got so excited. It's like, oh my God. Am I really that behind? Am I just that behind? What is happening? No, I don't want to knock. Stop it. I don't know if that's a fish. Looking for you, love. Out of the blue, clear sky. Someone took it. Oh, there we go. We're caught up. I've been looking for you, love. What'd you catch? A blue discus. Ooh, that's really shiny. Nice. Noise. Out of the blue, clear sky. I'm not going to be able to have my music on during the game, and I'm sad. Hold on, sorry. Do you think that's why the light turned on? Sorry, I'm also trying to deal with panic car. Oh, we're on the same thing. All right. So, one of the things that I've been dealing with today was I got in my car and my car had a light that was like, hey, bitch. It's like, hey, I'm gonna have the check engine light turn on. Um, mom thinks that it's the gas or the oil that I need to get changed, but I still have a little bit to go. Which doesn't really make me feel great, but hopefully when I check my car later it'll be fine. She's trying to make me feel better and I appreciate it. Watch a mouth go flip up in rows. Jesus. Oh, Jesus. It's just funny. Mm-hmm. Blue. I don't see it moving. Hello. Oh God. Now I hear you twice. Oh, it is working. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Mama, hi. Mama, look what I got. Wait, I gotta get to the game. Oh shit. That's because I'm not screaming yet. I've obviously not arrived. It's fine. Guys, look, Soup's on my channel. Look, he's a little cow. It's so cute. I love it so much.
Tell her to yell.
Oh my
yeah, no,
God.
it won't be a problem.
No,
I'm
it's
sure
not
we'll
going to
get
be a
some
problem.
Good screams today.
Oh, probably some swears maybe. After the day I've had, Jesus. Carl, Soup looks way better over here. Oh shit. Oh God. Okay. Loud noises. Is that better? Loud noises.
Yeah, you should be good now. Should be good.
Great. Alright, I'm double checking on a couple things. Okay, that thing looks fine. Great.
Looks like I can play on controller too, so I'm kind of psyched about that. Although I can't. Oh yeah, I can navigate the.
Okay. It's 10 minutes and then 15 minutes. So okay, I'm going to see if I wait. I can't probably host because you are always listed as offline.
Oh.
Like a weirdo.
I can host then.
Okay. No more cows. Yeah. I accepted an invite.
Oh, sweet. Yep. Players connected to... Oh, wait, no.
Yep.
You were here for a second, and then you disappeared.
Ah. And accept a lobby invite to join a game. Oh, okay. Wait. Accept a lobby. But I can't do that.
I can send it again.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Oh my god.
I had to click it like really quickly. Oh wait, just hold on though. There's something. Yeah, why is that in the fishing thing? What? Because I had to tab open for that. Oh, that's weird. When I tabbed out of the one game, it tabs out of the other one there too.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so looks like we're aliens.
Ah! What?
Wait, we died already?
Oh my god, you killed us.
Well, that didn't take long. Okay, so there's instructions over here. Oh yeah, I didn't reset the dead command.
That's fine. I don't have a dead command. Oh, oh god, what's happening? Oh no.
No.
Okay. We have to follow the bottom thing.
What bottom thing?
On the bottom, there's a green thing.
Oh! So if we get too far away, it starts to stretch the cow. Oh!
No, I don't want to kill the cow. Listen,
What
he's
happens when
trying
you
to
get to
kill
the
the
yellow?
cow. Nothing, you're just
All right.
stretching it. Oh god.
Okay, into the barn.
What does that say?
You know, your name is kind of getting in the way. of my
I'm
reading.
sorry. Activate
Baby
zero
Goodwin.
gravity. Listen, I didn't know it was gonna pull the whole ass name. Use.
Zero gravity
Oh, shit.
mode.
Okay. Control. Oh, is that what this is? Woo! No. How are you doing that?
I jumped for a minute. Oh, your timer? Okay.
Yeah. How are you doing? Oh God! God.
Oh no.
Okay. Monitor the cow. Stop it.
Okay. Sorry, that was my bad. I
Oh
think
my
we'll
god.
be fine.
What are you doing? Let's go this way. Stop!
Sorry. I can't move.
You're killing the cow. Oh my god.
Driving. Oh no. We got this. Okay, hold on. Okay, so do we have to like jump over this thing or go to the
I
to
think
the
we have
side
to
there?
jump.
We have to jump?
I think
All right.
so.
So 3, 2, 1, jump.
Ah!
Oh,
Okay.
oh, it's fine.
Alright. Woo! Ah!
Okay. Don't stretch the cow. Okay. I still don't understand the anti-gravity thing, but I think we can maybe make this work.
Do you want to jump over this?
Jump over this thing too, maybe? Oh yeah.
Ah, no! I got
How
stuck.
did we die? What do you mean?
Because I got stuck. Oh, Jesus.
Okay, we got this.
Ooh,
All right,
Christ.
I'm gonna hop on this little wheel. Don't get stuck. Okay, we're good. Okay, perfect.
Woo!
Perfect. Oh, could we just put the cow in this thing?
I don't think so.
Drive the
No. Okay, I was like, I say go this way. This looks a
yeah,
lot
this
less.
looks like nice and easy. Oh, the spaceship is like right here.
Oh, God.
Dude,
Jesus.
the camera angles though.
Oh, they're making me want to throw up. Oh, my God. Are we going the right way?
I think so. Yeah, we're trying to go to that X. Yeah.
Oh,
There
God.
we go.
Jesus Christ.
Are you?
Oh,
are you
my
all right?
God.
Okay, this looks like a
Oh,
nice and simple.
I
right?
am so cute. Oh, my God.
You kind of look pissed off, though. I gotta be honest.
You
Like,
look
what-
pissed off.
I mean,
Look at our poor cow.
okay, so that's like anti.
Oh God! Oh God! Oh
Don't come
God!
back.
Oh God! Oh God!
The cow.
Oh my God! Our cow! Wait, hold on. I need to clip that.
Oh no.
How? I still don't know how you are doing the anti-gravity thing.
I don't know either. I'm pressing either a button. I think. Hold on. Is it B? Okay, when I press B, that little timer thing comes up.
Whee!
But then I don't know how to use it. It just like pops up for a minute. Is there any other button? No, it has to be. Okay, anti-gravity. Can that like save you? Where are you going? The cow's
God.
head is just being bonked on the ground. I don't know.
Oh God.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll go. Yeah, that works. Yeah.
This is fine. Oh Jesus. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. 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 Oh, hi Sam.
Chillin', Sab. What up?
The cow
Hey,
is
Joe.
in him. Oh God. Oh no.
Oh, anti-gravity. Pull me
Ah.
up. Oh. I don't know how to use that yet. We gotta.
Oh
It's
Jesus.
gonna come in handy, I'm sure.
Yes, positive.
He thinks that this place you can kind of like change the angle of the camera.
No.
No, don't drag me down with you.
I'm not trying to.
No, I'm,
Pick me up.
it's fine.
Oh God.
What can I do here? How can I help?
I am stuck. Oh no.
Nope, not like that.
Oh my God.
Oh no.
Oh Jesus. Oh my head. Okay.
We're good. Even the cow looks pissed off. I gotta be honest.
Well, yeah, that's because we keep ragdolling it all over the place.
Okay, so maybe you
Hi,
just hop
cow.
onto the little one here, and hop over this way.
Okay.
I think we can just kind of walk him along here.
Oh, good. Oh, God.
All right. I'd be pissed too if I was being ragdolled through. Oh, this looks like it could be.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, our poor cow.
He's chill. He doesn't even have to walk. You know, he's getting carried through this whole thing.
Okay. Slow and steady wins the
Well,
race.
you can't. There's like bumps on certain parts there. You kind of have to jump.
Uh,
No, oh, no, what? It's fine.
I don't think
Will it
it's
help?
fine. Nope.
No.
I was trying to bring you back.
I don't get like, so we do this, but then because I have a little arrow.
Whoa!
See, how did you do that?
I just pushed A while you were. I jumped and then went woo.
Okay,
like
so
that.
it seems like it almost affects the opposite person then. So maybe that's to save. Like, if I fall down, you press the button. Here, let's just try it. Press the button. Oh, maybe not. Oh. Okay. Look, I had a theory, alright? Because then I can lift myself to come back up if I were like,
Whee.
had fallen there.
Fascinating.
I think that's how you like save people. So if oh god.
Oh, we've killed the cow 10 times. Oh God. Oh God.
Well, make it 11.
Oh, I'm so glad it has its own counter for us.
Oh, it does too. I didn't
Yeah.
even realize. Yeah. Oh, we also have. Well, I mean, it's timing us too, but
Technically it's counting up.
Yeah, true.
So, I mean, it could be counting, but it's not counting anywhere else. Oh, God!
You're good.
Oh,
You're good. Okay, this one's not too
Jesus.
bad. So what happened up here? We got like halfway up this little thing, and then all of a sudden, I like fell through the floorboards.
Yeah, you fell off. No, stop it. I'll take jumping there. I'm hesitant to jump so far off.
Yeah, it's gonna be. We don't have land below us.
Why
here.
am I the only one who has to be jumping? Oh, God!
I
Yeah!
just pressed the button. I was like, you know what?
Help!
Why? No, why are we reviving? What do you mean? That's bull.
Oh, God.
Bull. Alright.
Oh. Whee. Oh, no! No! No!
Man.
Fucking Christ.
We got it. We can do this. I believe.
Come on, cow. What do we name our cow?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Maybe we should have chat name a cow.
Chat, what's a good name for a cow? Let's say like steak or something. Dinner.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe the aliens are just hungry. Maybe that's what.
I'm back down. Okay. Hi, cow. All right.
Oh,
There.
okay, this one you can slide up. This one you have to make a little jump. And you can slide up this one. This one. Well, see? Little steps.
Ah! Ah! Ah!
Little steps.
Oh, God.
Maybe that was the
Woo!
start. Oh! No!
Wait!
Please.
Wait!
I don't want to climb all the way back.
Oh, no!
No!
Oh, we were so close.
Oh, we almost made it to that platform. Oh, man.
Oh.
Why couldn't we just fly the spaceship straight here?
I don't know.
Oh,
This is gonna take us a couple millennia to get even 2 cows.
oh God, you think we get this cow up there and then they're gonna be like, all right, go and get us another one?
Probably.
I feel like this cow should be able to like feed all the aliens on our spaceship.
Right, we're tiny.
You know? Yeah. And this looks pretty plump. You know?
I'm dead.
Like it should make for a good couple meals. At least.
Okay.
Oh, oh, okay.
We saved it. We saved it.
Yeah, we're good.
Alright, hands are sweaty.
You can breathe.
Alright. This is worse than Brett and Fred. Oh my god.
Yeah, at least there we got we had like a couple cords or whatever it was, the bungee rope or whatever.
Okay.
Kind of like slowly going, making our way. This should be a straightaway. One more jump. Oh, we made it. We made it.
Oh my god, okay, I don't want to
Yeah,
move for a
what's up?
second.
Yeah, we can take a breather.
Jesus.
This delicious cow is gonna be ours.
Ours. Our cow.
Where? Okay, so we got a couple of kind of like thin ways to go there. Are we just gonna be jumping into that blue thing?
I don't know. My mom says Moozilla,
Oh, Moozilla. I like that.
like Godzilla, but cow.
Yeah. Zilla.
Good job, Mama. I think that's the name.
That might have to be it.
Oh,
We got
oh
a
my god.
checkpoint.
Oh my god,
Oh
I
my
could
God,
cry
we got
right
a
now.
checkpoint.
Oh, fucking Christ. I could cry right now. Look at how cute you are with Mozilla. Oh my god.
Good old Mozilla. I mean, maybe we're helping out the population by so Mozilla can't like, you know, destroy Tokyo or whatever.
That would be fucking hilarious. Oh god, there's a hole in here. Can I just jump
okay.
over it? Wait, where are we?
I feel like we probably have to jump into this, right? Like I don't see anywhere else to go. Oh yeah.
Oh god.
I don't know what we're doing, but hey.
I don't. Well, we're. Ah!
Just do no.
No! At least it was close. We're just right
That's true. At
here.
least we don't have to start right from the beginning again.
Oh.
Oh, Lynetta got the cream of mushroom soup. I'm so sorry.
I don't think I picked the soup today.
I actually don't
Okay.
think I did either. What if we just have to like run and like jump kind of towards the green one maybe? Oh god.
I think we need to go across.
So maybe just
Right.
like just go straight across?
Yeah. Oh, there's platforms.
Is there?
Yeah, straight. Let's go. Ah!
Okay.
Wait. Oh god. Oh god.
Yeah, look.
Oh god.
Look. We can just straight
Oh
through
Jesus. Oh no.
there. Okay.
Oh no.
And-
Huma!
Onto the oh no. I don't where are we going?
I think we have to get onto that platform.
To that big like building over there?
No,
Oh, the one on
they're-
to the right.
Yeah, so they're moving.
They're moving.
Moving. Yeah. God. Somebody smack him. Somebody bonk him.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it.
Yeah, so directly on the other side is a platform like the one we're standing on. But I don't think we got enough air. So I'm gonna try that thing. Woo! You need to carry us!
Yeah.
Oh god! Oh god! Oh god!
Oh, let's go.
Hell yeah.
No, I don't know how
Okay.
we did it, but we did it.
Okay, and then we just need to get onto this thing when it comes.
Yeah, easy peasy. It comes over here. Quick
Ah!
little jump. Oh, it gives plenty of time. We can even just walk it. Okay.
Oh god, are those lasers? Are you shitting me right now?
Delicious lasers.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, we haven't had a checkpoint either. Okay, so I'm guessing we have to jump at the same time. Like I'm betting the cow is not gonna like the lasers.
Probably not, no.
Okay. So 3, 2, 1, jump.
Okay. That wasn't so bad. Even though
No,
I
not too
screamed.
bad.
Okay.
Because I feel like if one goes and the other doesn't, the cow is gonna land into the laser.
Yeah.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, jump. 3, 2, 1, jump. Big jumps.
Woo!
Oh, let's go. Look at it, we're
Woo!
becoming professional aliens here.
As our cow's face is being dragged on the ground.
Just the way of the world sometimes.
I think we could just not go around the... How do I... Hello? Oh, Jesus. That was a lot taller than I thought that was. Okay. Do you want to try jumping since we're right next to one?
Oh
or
yeah,
do you...
this is an easy jump, right?
It
easy
looks like
jump.
easy jump.
I don't even think we need to time it. Look at that professional aliens.
Oh,
Let's
Jesus. Oh, Christ. Okay, hold on. I'm going to see if I can see settings. Controls, gamepad. Okay. Don't move.
Stay perfectly still.
I don't believe you. 09, I don't know what that means, or 0G, is down thrust is B, paired 0 whatever ability is also B. So I think that you were correct in when we were pushing B and it's letting you, it's pairing the two of us.
Yeah.
I don't. Oh god.
I don't. That's the only thing. I can't figure out how to like make that anti-gravity work. Because I press it there. I have a longer timer when I press it, but I don't get. Oh, there.
Ah. Interesting.
I don't know.
I don't. Okay, let's try.
I mean, we haven't needed it yet, so maybe. My only thought was just that if one person presses it while the other person is falling. Oh, that was an easy checkpoint.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh.
Hold on. Uh-oh. Hold on 1 second.
Okay. Ah! No! Jesus. Okay.
Well.
It's fine.
Okay, so what?
I'm not also on the page because my timers are doing what yours were.
Okay.
So we're gonna just
I got you.
do that. We're gonna disconnect and reconnect that.
I'm just gonna look at the controls for 1 second.
That's what I was doing before. It was very helpful.
Move jump 0 9 down thrust and then paired 0 ability. But yeah, they're the same thing. I just can't tell when I'm doing one and when, like, when I press it, I get a long timer and you get less of one.
Whee!
See, and whatever you just did, I now have the ability to, like, kind of fly around a little bit. So I can kind of hover, but so if we both do that, like if we go, I'll wait till your timer's up, then I'm gonna press B right now. Can we both?
Ah!
Ah.
Kinda.
Oh man.
Bye, Mama. Alright. What if we just run it?
That seems like a good strat. I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, nothing. Oh, God.
Yeah, well, I don't know how the cow is still alive, but you know, this might. Oh. Yeah,
Hold
we
on,
just gotta slice this thing in half and we're fine.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Listen, almost nothing went wrong.
Yeah. And I agree. It is good to play other games and to change it up. That's been one of my goals this year, is to do more different games. So Cookie and I both have been applying for more like street
checkpoint.
key games like this one right here, so that we can do more content with different games and have a really good time with it. You know, it's been a lot of fun. I've been loving the variety stuff so far.
And we've only killed our cow 20 times.
20 times, yeah. Look,
And we got to another checkpoint. Oh, sorry.
No, it's all good. I don't. Oh, because they're kind of like rolling. I see. Ah, it's nothing. Is this gonna be another checkpoint here?
No.
Oh, look at that cute little asteroid.
Right, yeah.
No, don't hold me there! What? I couldn't.
You couldn't move.
I couldn't move. Ouch.
Oh my god. Okay, let's take a break.
Don't touch the asteroid.
It explodes. Oh,
Good
Christ.
to know.
Oh, Jesus.
See me rolling.
Okay. How do we want to do this? I feel like we need to talk about this. Alright.
Okay.
So, game plan.
We could try and get onto the first part of the thing, and then when it's at like its most left side or right side or whatever, just either go fast or just jump and try and get either onto the platform or even onto the other end of the little orange tube.
Okay.
So let's try and get like about there maybe. Can you get any closer? Or... Oh, that's cutting it. Okay.
Let's wait till it goes left. Left is longer.
Oh wait, which way? Okay, that left.
Yeah,
Like,
sorry.
If I look at it if I look at it from upside down, then the other side's left. Stop!
No! No! No!
Anti-gravity!
No! No!
High gravity! No, the cow!
Damn it.
That's okay. At least this part is pretty easy.
This isn't like the first
Pretty
part.
straightforward. Oh man.
Oh, shit.
Do you want to go first?
No.
Just straight up, nah.
No.
Okay, on the next part to the left, so it's next one now we'll go.
Yeah!
Alright.
Whee!
Oh, whoops.
Oh, God!
That was my bad.
Oh, God!
You're fine. You're good.
Wow!
There's no way to, like, celebratory teabag.
No. This is our celebratory teabag.
And I got it within, like, 30 seconds because I found out how to teabag.
Stop. Okay.
Okay,
Yay!
Oh, man.
We did it, guys!
We did it.
I have no idea where we're going from here.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell.
Oh,
I'm assuming
there's
we have to go
another...
straight into the other one.
Yeah, there's another platform.
It looks like it's, like, straight ahead, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then let's go. Whoa!
Oh, God!
Okay, into the next one.
I don't... No, 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 no,
Let's
no!
see.
No, no, no!
No.
Oh! Ah! Yeah!
Yeah, use. Oh my god. How did we save that?
I don't know.
I was literally trapped under that platform.
Oh my god.
The little like gravity ball actually helped us, I think.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah, we're getting some good clips out of this game already.
oh Jesus. Oh my god. Okay, ow. Oh, too much laughing.
Good.
Okay.
Good. Did we get a checkpoint when we landed here?
I don't think so.
Because this next part is concerning.
Oh god. Why? What's over here?
Well,
What is that? Why is
there's
that a
that, like,
laser?
moves back and forth.
Oh no.
Okay, let's follow it once it goes back up, and then we should only have to do one jump once it comes back.
Okay, what's jump
We should
again?
be good.
B.
Well, it wasn't that. Oh no. Oh god. Okay.
I panicked.
I can relate to the cow in this one. He's looking mighty pissed off right now. It's like, seriously?
I panicked. The
Are you
jump.
okay?
No. The jump is A. It's A, not B.
Yeah, it would be A. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
B is like the panic button. You only need it when shit's going down and you're like, ah.
Thank you for the water break. Hi, please.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Oh my god, my stomach. Which one is the jump? Is it B? Crash!
You know, you had a 50-50 shot too. You know.
Oh, Christ. Okay. Alright. Alright, I'm ready.
All right, then let's go.
Okay. Wait, that's not the direction. Why was it pulling us down?
I don't know. I jumped. Maybe I shouldn't have jumped. I don't know. Guess we'll just like go straight in. I gotta be honest. I do not understand the physics of this.
Oh no!
Of this
No!
part. No! No! Up! Higher! No. I wonder if the color of the thing matters.
Maybe.
Because you know it's like dark and then it's gonna go really light in a second.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe once it's blue.
Now. Yeah, I wonder if that's what it is.
Oh god.
Okay, we got this. Wait. Okay. Panic, panic. Okay, so if we go now.
No,
remember
can't go
choose-
now. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Because I almost panic buttoned again.
Yeah, remember A is the jump.
A
Don't
is
panic.
jump. Okay, we can go.
We'll
Next
jump once
one.
it starts coming back.
Yeah.
Once it gets close there.
Well, it's... Oh, okay. I can't see it.
We got this. We got
Oh,
this.
there.
Jump! Look at that, and then just keep on. Oh god. Okay, keep on rolling.
Mm-hmm.
Ah! Ah!
Put me down!
Down!
No!
No, we stretched our cow too much.
Damn it! Okay, next color.
Yeah.
Blue.
Oh, the next one? Or-
Yeah, the blue one. Yeah, this one.
More lasers.
Whee! Oh. Why?
We were not in sync on that one. I wasn't.
Why are we sinking?
I do not get the physics in these things. I don't get it. I feel like it works better when we just run off the edge. Run off. I don't think. Maybe.
Now! Damn it. Hi, cow.
Okay.
Mm-mm. Maybe the color doesn't matter.
Maybe not. Maybe we can just soar right through. I'm pretty much just holding like up, like forward. Okay.
Woo!
That was pretty
Okay,
good. That was
alright.
pretty good.
God, I wish there was a fucking thing here.
I'm surprised that there wasn't once we got to that, like after those other things there. Okay, so we run this way. It's coming back. Jump! Okay. That was fine. No!
No!
Why? It was one little jump. Oh! So close. We've died twice on that part
Yeah,
without
this
actually
one
hitting the
is
bombs.
not.
Are you ready to go after this?
Mm-hmm.
This part isn't too bad because it's like a straight line.
Yes, you're on the straight part as I'm rolling around.
Oh, I butt bombed it.
Why'd you hit the butt bomb? Okay. Alright.
Our little like aliens look so ridiculous when they're like together while holding the. See why didn't that work? I don't get it. Why did that we just plummeted?
Okay, I'm gonna push a button. Once I
Sailing.
see it.
Sailing.
No.
Nope. You know, this is looking good. This is looking good. See? What did you do anything different on that last one?
Yeah, I held my A button down.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if that did anything.
Well, it seemed to work. Can't argue with the results. We'll wait for a second. Here, not butt bomb the thing, and then jump to here.
Okay, safe.
Ugh. But
We're
not
safe.
a checkpoint.
And also not a checkpoint over there, probably.
Yeah, checkpoints us in the middle of a laser.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, so so there's like kind of two ways. Like there's some rocks over to the left, but if we go to the right, there's like, is that a button? What is that?
Yeah, the right looks like the way we have to go. I don't see anything to the left.
Okay. Well, then I
Unless
guess
we
gotta
got...
go for the button.
Yeah, I guess.
How close can we get?
Oh, God.
Oh.
I think you're close enough.
Okay. So maybe, do we want to try and rush it to get all the way to like the middle big rock there, or do we want to go like halfway and then do like a jump over the laser?
I think going to the... I think just trying to go on the rocks, honestly.
Like to the right, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like towards the button.
Because I think that the laser goes through the rocks though. Like it looks like it's gonna still
Yeah.
hit while we're on the rocks. Yeah.
Yeah,
So let's say like on the next rotation, if we went now,
yeah.
I think we could make it to like that middle rock over there.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna go right after this thing passes. Actually, even that far. Go. I think we're already safe, but the button. The button.
Yay, a checkpoint.
Butt bomb the button. Oh. All right.
This feels like a trap.
Yeah, it definitely feels like a trap.
It's kind of why I'm just like, run! What? Hello? What?
Too many stairs, you know. That's how I get when I'm going up too many stairs.
Honestly,
I'm like, God, I need
fair.
a factor.
Yeah, I wasn't looking at the cow. So maybe we stretched the cow too
Yeah,
much.
maybe.
Whoa!
Ah!
Jesus!
Okay, so we were right not to trust it.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
So I
Okay.
guess we gotta press the button and then just go.
Yeah, book it. Alright. Why is it not letting me book it?
Okay, we got this. I just hold forward. Yep, this is fine. Cow's not stretched. We got like a couple more.
Oh my god, there's a laser. Oh god, okay,
Okay.
we can do the laser. The laser's fine.
Yep.
Another laser!
Okay, it's okay.
Sweet
Okay, it's coming
Jesus.
back.
Please be a
Okay,
checkpoint, please be a checkpoint!
please.
Oh my god!
Oh, let's go. Okay.
Oh my god.
Hey, you know what? We did pretty good on that section, honestly. All things considered, going through the rocks and then that part, we only died once and it was kind of, you know, BS.
Ooh. Jesus. Alright.
Yeah.
This doesn't look... I feel like each of us is gonna have to be on a rock.
Yeah, probably.
I don't feel like I can take a rock. Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad I was right.
So do we each have to hop at the same time, and as soon as you land on it, hop to the next one?
I
maybe?
think so.
Okay, so we'll just continuously hop as soon as we can.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. 2, 1. Yeah, the stairs were practice for the hopping. I think so. I think so. This does not look great.
Okay.
Actually, wait. This could kind of work. We don't have to go at the same time.
No! Why?
Seeing the numbers come up when we're like, oh, shit, panic. It's fine. It's fine.
No!
It's not fine.
Damn it.
On my screen, I don't know if it was on yours. You skipped one of the rocks.
Yeah, I intentionally did because I was like, I can't
Okay.
reach it. Why? It's not letting me jump.
I wonder if their like little alien feet get like stuck sometimes. Because we had that on the other one there too, on one of the steps.
Ooh.
Why are we going down? We did it. What is wrong? On the last one, maybe just instead of jumping into it at the end, just like dive into it, like just run off the rock.
Okay.
That's the only thing I can think of. Because it kind of seemed to make a difference on the other one.
Oh. Okay. 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 All right. All right.
Cow. No, cow. Ooh, cow. Oh, cow. I was trying to keep like a look on the bar. It didn't even look like it was that stretched. Link can totally relate to your the I don't know, sounds.
Okay. Nope. Okay. Walking in does not help.
Okay, yeah, it doesn't seem to make a difference.
The physics. Okay, I think we have to go here and then go right. Nope. Okay.
Oh, wait a minute, is there not a spot to go straight? Like, are we trying to go...
Yeah, we have to
we
hit
trying
that
to go up?
other or I don't think so. I think we have to go look behind me. There's platforms.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but I don't think we can get to that one.
Cause that's a platform right outside the orb.
Yeah, no, that looks like a good... Well, I mean, it looks dangerous, but that's probably where we have to go then. But, like, look at... Like, there's a big green orb above us. I wonder if we have to go, like, far up to get to that one.
I
'Cause
don't know
noticed
how
I was
we
press-
do that.
Well, I was pressing A when we were in the first bubble, and then I got the thing to, like, move up. So maybe this is, like, a gravity thing.
Okay.
My guy just decided not to jump. He's like, nah, not today. Not today.
Oh God, why?
We're regressing.
It's fine. We've made it this far.
Yeah.
Come on, Mozilla. We need to get you
Mozilla
back.
Moon.
And if this is the only way back, so be it.
Okay, so I'm gonna do... See, because there's nowhere... Can we go up?
What? It doesn't...
There-
What was even the death?
There's definitely like the green orb above us is connected to this one. So maybe once we get into the thing, activate your like no gravity or whatever, and then push like up or forward on the joystick.
Okay, so...
You know what I mean?
I was jumping. 0 down thrust. That's not what I want, though. I wanted the jump. I think that's the thing that's confusing me is what is this 0-9 down thrust?
Yeah.
Why would I want that?
It doesn't let you change the controls yet, does it?
No.
So I was gonna say we could have put one of those B ones onto something else and then kind of separate the two.
Ah!
I pressed the button there and then it gave you the ability to do that. But I don't have that. Oh, now I do because you pressed it, right?
Yeah, but we can't do it together.
Can we? What if? Okay, press your button now. You have gravity. I don't. Okay, yeah. So it must just be one at a time. Now I have gravity. Okay, so you have to hold jump and then push up. I think. Right?
I don't know. I just pushed A.
Give me one. I want to try it. Yeah, A seems to just like bring you up. Okay. Hey, Weezer. So I guess we'll give it a shot. And I'm gonna like press B once we're in there. Let's see if that gives us some power. Because I think we gotta go up. I don't know why we keep dying though. Like it doesn't look like we're that far away.
Because we haven't even made it to that, like, the obvious other orb.
Oh. Well, that's why, I mean, I could be wrong, but my thought process was just that we have to get to the orb that's, like, touching this orb. And just kind of, like, float through a bunch of orbs, right? Because if we could just go straight, we just fall to our death as soon as we're out of the orb. And the place that you're showing looks like it's connected to a different orb. Like, that doesn't look like it's... Unless you want to try going to the right once we get there.
I mean, we might as well try.
Okay.
Just for...
Give it a shot.
Oh my god, if I could jump. For fuck's sake. Game! Please!
Oh, we're gonna be at triple-digit deaths in no time.
I was like, you don't even have another one. Okay. Okay, cow, don't you do it.
So that's close.
Oh.
See, like, yeah, it's definitely into another orb.
Fascinating.
So I think we have to go up. I think we have to get to the orb that's like touching the one there.
Yeah,
it's
the
either
green
another blue
one.
or it's that green one.
Okay.
Press your jump button. Oh, hold it. Yeah, hold. Oh. Okay. So I think once you get into the orb, if you hold the A button, it seems to like give you a little like boost to go up.
Yeah.
So I think hold the A button once, like almost as soon as we get into the thing, and also just like try and keep close.
Close.
Sometimes I keep on forgetting and I start looking at it and then I'm like, oh wait, no, the cow's gonna die.
Alright, that was a practice jump.
This is practice, right?
Oh, like DVD, your first match doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly. It's a
No matter what happens.
There we go. There we go. Oh, okay. That's got to be it because we were into the green one for a second there.
Okay, so maybe less forward and just up.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Okay.
Because that kind of sent us out of the top portion. Why is it the first jump after we get to there always, like, sucks? And then...
Well, this one isn't going any better. Oh, God!
You're fine.
Oh, God. I am literally doing nothing.
Hey, we almost made it.
No, I was
I
clicking
don't know how,
buttons.
but-
It was doing nothing. Jesus. Why? Game, please. Okay, let me jump and see. Okay, that's jumping. Jump, please, for the love of God.
Poor little aliens. Okay. Let's watch the cow. Okay. Okay, so we gotta go kind of into here, and then to the
I
platform.
think,
right
yeah. Ah!
here. No, wait.
No!
Why doesn't this?
We were so close.
That one platform, like the one ball at the end is like empty. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah,
see-through.
it doesn't have anything. Because it's a
Oh.
bitch.
That was the right idea, though.
Yeah, it only took us
Definitely mostly about holding the
2
button.
billion times.
Is there anything that we do in here? What if we just have to go?
I wonder. Nope. Fuck.
Yeah, it's like as soon as we get into this part, it kills us.
Is there a way to
something
get
we're
up
missing?
like super high? Maybe we have to avoid that. Like maybe we have to like land over it
Yeah.
and not go in it.
Well, I mean, we could go into the green one and then try to just like shoot out of the
Okay,
right side, you know?
I'm willing to try it.
All right. They're little jumping noises. They're like, hit,
Hit, hit.
hit. Okay, so into green here. This is. I don't think we can make that.
Oh. Well, you were correct.
It's pretty. Oh crap! That was my bad. I jumped way too early. Unless it's something. Oh, the clouds aren't. I mean, we can try and do the thing we did before and just see. Because now I'm feeling more comfortable in these things. As long as we stick close. Went to this one. Is there anything else that we can shoot for? Don't see anything. Like, I'm trying to just, like, move the camera around. Okay. Oh, let's jump into the... Oh! Nope. Oh,
Yeah, I don't
is it?
I don't know how to get around that.
Yeah, I'm kind of confused too. Because there's nothing around here.
I don't see anything else we can be jumping on.
There's definitely like more stuff to do. Just
Yep. Oh my god, they sound like Yoshi.
oh yeah, they do.
I mean,
kinda, have
kinda, not like, you
a
know.
Yoshi. No, but it's close. Yeah, it's definitely close. Yeah. there's nowhere else to go from this one either. I don't think. Like we can kind of just we can kind of bounce here for a while as long as we stay close. I'm trying to just look and see if there's anything else. Doesn't look like it. You want to try and just like ease into the next one, like go a little bit closer, and make sure that the cow stays in the orange.
Yeah.
No, as soon as we hit that,
yeah.
thing, I wonder if it's like bugged or something. Because it is, the game is like, it's an early.
Yeah, it's a beta. I mean, but right away, here, let me see if I can find something online.
Yeah, I'd be curious, because like, unless, the only other thing I can think of is that there's some sort of switch, like what we had to press for that little part before. But I haven't seen anything like that. And it wouldn't be the other way on that path, because we already hit a checkpoint, so it expects us to go back.
Is this just gonna be on Twitch? Because I can't even find that. No more cows.
Yeah, it could be, again, it could be tough because it's so new.
Oh, I was like, somebody playing it, it's you.
It is us.
Oh, for fuck's sake, it's literally us. Okay. Ooh, some
We
people.
are the entire directory of
Ooh.
this game right now. Let's go.
But some people played. Okay, this is... First off, that's cute. Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay, they're at the spot we are at.
Huh?
Okay, I'm watching. They made it a lot faster, which is rude.
Rude.
Okay, well they die right there because they didn't know what the same thing that we were doing.
Understandable. I wonder if they use the gravity thing once they come out of the orb.
Because they're... Oh, well they just keep fucking around with that. Alright. Okay, they're reviving a lot. Okay. I don't know if I feel better or not that they're spending a lot of time in the same
struggling with it,
area. Yeah. Yeah, they're in the same spot.
Yeah, because there's gotta be a way.
The green. Get over to the other area. Yeah, they know they have to go that way. But as soon as they leave. Yeah, they keep... the longer I keep watching, the more they... I don't know that they're... They never make it past where we are.
Really? That's funny, I was just gonna bring that up. And I was curious, I was gonna like look up a little.
Quite honestly, I'm surprised that there's as many people who had streamed it, but I mean, this person, they were on this like a good 40 minutes. Like
Really?
in the area we're in.
Yeah.
And I don't see them.
Happy birthday to you.
Yeah, somebody in their chat. I see one video on YouTube and they're stuck exactly where you're at. And this is in that other person's chat.
Okay.
Well, that would suck if this is kind of like where it...
Like
where
where
we
they've
can't...
kind of finished it or something?
Yeah. Yeah, because they never make it past that.
I'm looking up something too, just because I'm also curious.
Yeah, they're like, the two people we've looked at also never make it past this area. So, I don't know if
Yeah.
that makes me feel better or not.
No, I see that. Yeah, I've got one here too. The guy's got like an avatar with like some like hooded ninja or something
Yeah.
on there. And yeah, he doesn't make it past this one. Like the video ends
Yeah.
here.
Somebody said they thought that there was something,
I just stared at you.
yeah, just staring.
Yeah,
Staring.
it happens a lot, Tatum.
What? Oh, meowed at a Black Panther and it just stared.
Yep.
Wait, I want a fish. Fish.
I've got another one, and I'm kind of just same thing.
Fishy water break, thank you.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
This one didn't get as far as we did.
The bugs! The bugs, Marley, no!
Hey,
Oh.
traffic cone.
Nice. Cleaning up your very messy area. Tatum just got a fish. Your cow on my stream is so fucking funny. I cannot handle it.
Right now, it looks like I'm like standing on its like eyes or something.
A little bit, yeah. Whee! Hip. Hip. Hip.
You know, it's very hard Googling this game title name, because all I get is, what if cows didn't exist?
Yeah, it was very specific.
What would a world without cows look like? Top climate scientists actually. It's like, please.
It's fine, I just keep sending us into space.
Oh yeah, go for it. I'm kind of just looking it up. Like I'm on the I think the dev site right now.
I can bring you this way. Oh my god, I can drag you.
Oh, let's go.
Kinda.
A little bit, yeah.
Oh no. I don't think so, Tatum. Because there's well, I don't know how to look at that.
I'm looking right now too, actually. They also have like a Discord I could join.
Events and announcements, patch notes, ability.
Because it's so the game is so new. I mean, technically it hasn't come out yet, right?
Yeah,
So-
this is beta. Like beta,
essentially-
usually you've
yeah.
got playtests, which is what we're doing, but there aren't any discussions because it's a playtest.
I'm checking their website here. Out of curiosity. That doesn't really tell anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna bet that might just be it.
That this might just be where it stops, like where it's done.
Maybe. I mean, I'm gonna look again on Twitch, but I mean, that was one of the longest. These people are playing multiple different games. About this person.
I'm joining the Discord, and I'm just gonna see if there's anything in there, anything that like jumps out.
That's the same thing we've done. Yeah, it has to be, because I just sped through another person's like 3-hour stream of this, and they also never make it past.
Okay. Sorry, that was really weird. I joined their Discord, and it sent me right into a voice channel that was in the Discord.
Well, that's weird.
Yeah, it was really odd, so I just left now. I might try and look at it like after stream or something. Yeah, well, I guess that's it. Like, because it doesn't look like it looks like we did what we should have done.
Yeah.
And if you think of how the levels have been, or how the segments in this game have been scaling, that feels like it would have been a tough enough challenge getting through the rocks and then, you know, maneuvering through multiple things there and getting to that path, you know?
Yeah.
In fact, if you look, I mean, I don't know how long, like how far into the distance it loads, but it doesn't look like there's much more after
No.
that right now anyways. So maybe they literally just have, this is what they've done so far, you know?
Yeah, but I want to take a screenshot of us with our cow.
Yes, absolutely.
This is hard. So right now the cow is just all over your face.
Want me to...
What? Like seesawing. Hi, Sid. We're trying to maneuver it so it can be in our picture. Soup just made it go around. Now we're like, I don't know. There. Okay, cow.
Oh, apparently they can't hear you now. I can hear you.
Well, that's good.
Did you say...
Test.
Really?
Wow.
It's showing up in the
You
Discord.
can
It's
really
showing up.
dance. Wow, you
Testing.
can really dance. He went.
That's fine. They don't need to hear me.
He went. They said we've both
know,
been
but
dancing all this time. What a coincidence.
Oh God.
Very odd. Did you say or something? Anything?
Anything. Anything at all.
Because it's showing up like it's even showing you're talking like you're your thing is like popping up on there. Yeah,
Yeah, I
Tatum just
see
said
it.
it's lighting up, and it's showing it's in the Discord.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Queen.
Yeah, Sid, it's on Soup's side that people can't hear me, I guess. He can hear me,
Yeah.
but they can't on there. Do you want to just maybe try that Discord thing and go make sure that the window is on the Discord
Okay, apparently
thing?
they can hear you now.
Oh.
Oh, no! Wait, now you're gone again.
What?
That might have been my fault. I did something with the Discord thing.
Oh. Testing.
Okay, how about now? I see it lighting up again.
La 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 la. La
Oh,
la la la
Discord,
la.
now Discord isn't showing. Oh, no. Okay. Oh,
At least we're getting to test it out.
that is true, yeah.
Super saboing cookie. Rude.
Oh, hold on.
Yes. Hold on to what?
Yeah. I think it might have been because I tried to join that Discord and then it automatically just put me in another.
Oh, maybe. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Testing.
It's still not showing up now. Why? Why would it not work now though? It's so weird.
Ah.
It literally was working.
I think it's more fascinating to me at the moment that they can't hear me, but my thing keeps lighting up.
Yeah. Well, and it was weird because a moment ago when they couldn't hear you, it still showed that the Discord thing was going off, but now in the mixer, the Discord thing isn't going. So now it's just like, it's not working except for the fact that it's detecting you.
Well, you can hear me, but let me
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
see if...
I mean, I guess I can just read.
Test. Oh my god, so many clips. Test.
Yeah, we got some good clips.
Okay, let me try something. I'll be right back. Bloop. Bloop.
No, I think it's something on my end now. I don't know how to fix it though, is the thing.
I wish I had taken screenshots of how some of your
It's like
programs work.
I think it might just be like a Streamlabs thing. Because I'm legit just going through like all the different windows and the audio settings and the mixer
Yeah.
and going through all the stuff and just trying out the different ways. There was a day earlier, was it last week? I forget what I was even playing or streaming, but I specifically remember because Death Melons was in there. And I tried something, it didn't work, I switched to a different setting and then switched back and then it did work. Like I had changed nothing else. I was on the setting before and it didn't work and then it did after. So it's like, it's just so finicky or random.
Well,
83%
I mean,
stable.
at least they could hear you.
Yeah, I'm on the Discord thing though, and it says I'm gonna just leave Discord for a second.
That's
I'm gonna
fine.
like close Discord and then come back into it
Yep.
and see if that fixes it.
It's fine.
1 second.
The green sea turtle. Oh my god, 6 seconds. I'm gonna wait. That's rude. Fish. I want more fish. I want more fishies. More fishies, please. An orange discus. Sweet. Fish, fish, fish. Fish, fish, fish. Fish,
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 fish.
fish. Hello.
Still not. It's not showing up. Like it's not detecting them. Monitor and output. That's the only Discord option that I have in this thing.
I don't want that. Stop it. Oh god. Advanced properties. Discord active. Is the Discord on monitor off? Oh, hey,
Right now I
see
have a
my-
monitor and output.
I would put Discord to monitor off.
Okay.
We'll try that. Testing.
Yeah, I mean, still
I don't
nothing
know.
is showing up. I don't know. That cool little app though is working, which is nice, but I don't get it.
Yeah, that I don't have an answer for that.
Yeah.
But I'm glad it worked for 90% of the of the game.
Yeah, I'm glad that it worked for the majority of the game at least. So that's a relief, but yeah, I don't know. I want to play more of this though. It was fun, but you know, I wish that there was more to do now. You know, but I guess as the thing goes, we'll get more to, you know.
Whee!
The physics are pretty fun. A little janky at times, but I mean, sometimes that kind of thing is okay in a game like this because it makes it funnier, you know.
Yeah, Mozilla was doing great.
Mozilla was putting in the work.
Woo! Wee! Oh, Jesus Christ. Da 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 da. I just like how
Zero
it just
gravity
like
section.
appears.
Yeah, I know. Tatum said the zero gravity section probably needs like more of a thorough tutorial, and I would probably agree.
Yeah.
That opening section where you're like on the farm still.
Yeah,
could
that,
use-
oh
could
god,
use,
that
like,
was so confusing.
another little thing to tell you, oh, this goes up and down and stuff. You know,
Yeah.
a little bit more. But the nice thing is, at least with these things, like with most of them, at least at the start there, you don't have like too far to go back. Like it is nice that they have checkpoints at least.
Yeah.
Imagine if there were no checkpoints.
Oh god. That sounds scary.
Yeah.
I don't want that. Also, did I get my soup today? No.
Okay.
Tomato. Mmm. Tasty.
What did? Oh yeah, I didn't do mine either. What do we got? Oh yes, I got the cereal. Yo, let's go.
Nice.
We got the cereal.
Let's go. Ooh, and I can see what I did at the zoo. I watched the penguins.
Oh, the penguin feeding.
Hell
Nice.
yeah. Hell yeah. Penguins. Let's see if I have anything else. I don't have that nice little thing. I was wondering
I was
if
gonna say,
there
we
was a
could-
game we... I mean, I got Fallout.
yeah, I mean, my, I don't know what to do about the voice because we can't hear you. But yeah, I mean, we could vibe and follow, or we could
to
do
you.
that
Happy birthday.
that Kiwi game, or
Kiwi feels a little outside of my capabilities today.
that is totally fair. Yeah, that one does have like some very like you gotta be real concentrated
Yeah.
for it, kind of. It's fun, but yeah, definitely you
Was
gotta
a
be in the right mindset.
Bit much.
No, that is fair.
Yeah, I mean, we don't even need to be in VC if you don't want to, since half
I mean, I
isn't
want
working.
to. I just don't know why it's not working all
Yeah.
of a sudden. You know,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I literally haven't changed anything. I shouldn't have joined the Discord is the thing, because now that seems to have.
I don't know that. I mean, that. The most that would have done was change the window.
Yeah, but I think
And-
it opened it up in a window, and then all of a sudden I was in a channel in their Discord as well as mine, and I couldn't get out of it. Like, I was trying to just like disconnect, and it wasn't working because I was in the Discord through Discord, but then I was also in it through a window too.
Okay.
So I think I had the window still open, but I changed that, so now like it should be fine. Like, I closed everything.
Do not know. I'm fine. Still chilling and hanging out in Fallout. Doing
Okay.
other things. Just need to probably come to the chatting screen instead.
Yeah.
And switch the game title. We'll switch that to Fallout. We'll do that. That was a really fun game, though.
It is fun, yeah. Yeah, I really like it. I hope that they continue with it and do some more so that we can, we can play through it more.
Yeah. Oh, when you exit out of the game, they've got a playtest like Google Doc. It was fun. Yes. Why did you give it that grade? Okay. Well, I don't want to do this right now though. So. Okay.
Oh yeah, I see that. Yeah.
Okay, where the fuck is Fallout? There it is. Jesus. I don't know the last time I played Fallout on stream. Y'all are getting a treat.
Yeah, look at that.
Da 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 da. Dun, da, da, da. Chung. All right. What's happening? Oh, there. Jesus. Look at that. We're almost in time for my favorite event.
Assuming we remember, yeah.
Yeah. Assuming you remember. I don't know
I
about
just
why
don't.
I wouldn't remember. Nonsense. Why is this not making... Oh, it is. It's just very quiet. That's right, because I don't usually have the volume on. Effects, I guess? I
Is
don't know,
there
man.
a way to refresh?
Oh, I don't want that on.
The like the mixer?
Let me look.
Because I've switched onto a thing, but it doesn't. It still shows like the old settings, like no more cows, even though that's not open now, but it still shows it there. It
Yeah,
shows Discord
that'll...
stream clips.
It'll still show part of that. Try clicking the Discord stream clips one. I know that's not what it's called, but mine also doesn't say that. Like if I go into my properties, it just says I'm in music vibes. So I'm always
Oh,
like,
yeah.
okay, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess I could just try a couple of these.
Oh, there. Test. Test, test. Nope. I was like, I can't hear anything at all. And then I was like, oh, yeah, it's because I have the thing fucking wrong. Ow. What's that? Appalachian fauna. Oh, the mole rat. Piggy.
Yeah, it's not even letting me pick, like, the right game right now. So I think I'm just gonna end stream
Okay.
because I can't do anything without having to redo Streamlabs anyways. I'm still down to play. Like, if you want
Yeah.
to stream some Fallout, I'm happy to join you. I'll be on your stream and, just hang out
Yeah.
and stuff
That's fine.
if you want. But the Streamlabs is not letting me do anything. I might
Yeah.
have to do the OBS switch sooner than I thought because it's been
Having more
such a
problems. Yeah.
the audio thing is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
But I can't seem to even get the game to pop up on here.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna end.
Okie dokie. Yeah, I'll still stay on and do
Okay,
Fallout.
sounds good. And just give me a minute, and then
Yep.
I'll pop back in. Just give me a sec, okay?
Okay. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba. There, I'll do that. I just feel bad because, like, I don't know how to help half the time. I just feel bad. Cobwebs. Oh, dope. I don't think I even knew I didn't have cobwebs. Okay, well, I'll go into a thing. World found. World found. I don't understand why it's given him so many issues, is my frustration. I do not understand. Alright, get out of that thing. It's fine. We will get it fixed and up and running. And, oh, sweet Jesus. Oh, God. Jesus. Keep forgetting what the hell we were doing. I don't know. What are we doing? What am I doing? Also, I think they made your icon. Yeah, it did, because I was still, yeah, muted in Discord. When it's got the mute icon, it means it's muted in Discord. So you guys should still be able to hear me because it doesn't come all the way over here, but yeah. Should be good. Keyword should. I don't know. Everything seems weird. Bow, 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 bow. I wanna put stuff away. Put that away. Alright. Let's see. Alright. Cranberry bog. Oh, okay. 9 minutes. And we got that thing. Okay. Fish. Super mutant leg. Water. Alright. We got the water in our house. I think. Yeah. Got 2 waters in our house. Oh. Ba-bow. Oh, nope. No. No. I didn't create a team yet. Oh, God.
What's happening?
I'm trying to make a team and I accidentally invited you to, like, a regular team. Or, like,
Oh,
apparently
yeah,
I'm
like a
on my...
private team?
Yeah, and I was like, no, I don't want that. Convert team to public. There we go. Jesus.
Oh, it's all good. I'm still loading in.
Whee. Okay. Yay. Now it's ready. Why the fuck is there a bird? Where is there a bird? Oh, yeah. Where is my bird? I got a bird. Oh, it's upstairs, I think. Where's the bird? Ah! Hi! Cute little cardinal. That's cute. I need Bethesda to give us more space for stuff.
That would be nice.
Because I don't have a lot. Like, I'm 3 things from maxed out from this. On your way! That's stupid. There.
No, I get it. I have a couple older ones of those, like, older camps that I haven't gone to in a while because I have no room to do anything with them anymore.
Yeah, like, I understand to an extent a lot of things that they do, and then there's things like that I'm just like, that makes 0 sense. Because I don't know how you can't make more room. And that's probably on me, because I don't play, like, I'm not I know how the game works, but hello? Please cripple this man's leg. Thank you. How are you not dead yet? Jesus. Excuse me? Oh, hi. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, hi! Oh, yeah, get him! Get him!
Got a random on the team you might want to kick.
Ah, I'll leave that random. There's an agua here.
Oh, an agua.
Yeah. Who's shooting back? Stop it. I'm trying to watch the agua. Stop it. Ah! It's mad at me. It's mad at me. Oh, God. Alright, hi. I am at the NAR repair yard in the bog. We're just chilling.
Oh yeah, we need there's some cranberry bog stuff for the dailies, right?
Yeah. We're chilling and looking at each other. He's angry. He's pretty angry. Alright.
Right.
I got some candy when Kate and I were at the museum.
Oh, what did you get?
And yeah. I got this bag of, you know, the runts. Hi. The candy, the runts or whatever, and it looked like fruit.
They got the bananas and the limes and all that.
Yeah, so banana's the best, obviously. But the candy shop inside of the Old World England area had bags only of the bananas. So I got a bag. Well, I got 2 bags, technically.
Just pure bananas?
Of the bananas, yeah.
Those runts are hard to find in Canada now.
I don't think they make them anymore. Or if they do, they're
around,
really
but they're
hard.
very, very hard to find. We found a spot last year, and it was the first one that we found. So we picked up like 8 boxes or something of them.
Yeah.
Funny thing is, Mrs. Soup doesn't like the bananas, so she separates them and then puts them in a little thing for me.
I love that. Hey, wake up. Sorry, buddy. Ow! That hurt. It wouldn't have been a problem if you had just let me take you out in the first place. Alright. What can I do in 2 minutes?
Catch 2 fishes?
Yeah, but where? Over the way you're going?
Water over here. No!
Ow! Jesus. Knock it off.
This was like a random event, I think. I'd never seen this happen before.
Okay, none of that. Alright, still none of the water. I can't fish in any of this. Okay. Maybe if I go this way. Yay, water.
Found some water.
Oh. Yeah, but it doesn't... Ooh. It doesn't look like I can fish in it. Oh, never mind. Just had to go to the other side. Like a dingus.
Oh, yeah.
It's fine. Everything's fine. I only need to catch 2. Come on, fish. Fishy, fishy, fishy. Okay, 1 fish. 2 fish. Red fish. Blue fish. Skyline Valley has the blue fish.
Oh.
What? Oh my god. Oh god.
That's fine.
Oh god.
It was just, yeah, there was a little commotion that I wasn't ready for.
Is that it? Is that the only thing that's gonna kill me?
I think so. He was fighting a
Jesus.
Mirelurk king.
I saw
And they both
you.
turned their attention to me.
Yeah, I saw you go down, and I was like, so I canceled out, and then you died. I was like, no, that's incorrect.
I tried to stim, but I didn't have enough time.
Tatum, I need like an emote for you, so then I can put it up here like suits. Dana, hi! What were you playing? Do you love that game? Friendship, hi! Hi, friends! Hello! How are you? Some chubby mushrooms, let's go! Soup would hate that.
Not the mushrooms.
Yeah, well, you didn't catch the mushrooms. You got a compost bin.
That's where you can put the mushrooms.
No. I eat the mushrooms. And the chubby ones are the good ones. They don't kill me. Oh, hell yeah. all the cute aggression. Oh my god. Honestly, that's how that game always feels. I have the first one, and I remember just being enthralled in it. I'm like, this is the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. It's great. Oh god, how are we already at the... Oh god. At the thing.
Wow, that's quick.
Excuse me. I haven't even... Oh my god. Why are there... Okay, please, dear Jesus, tell me someone else sees that there are the bodies of numerous big bumblebees. Like, please, dear Jesus. Can you see that? You see all of them?
I see. Oh yeah, there's like 3, 4. Yeah.
Okay.
Just took a minute to load
Great.
in.
Glad I'm not the only one. I was like,
Oh, it's a graveyard of
literally.
giant
Can we not? I have quests to do. Stop. I hate this. We need
Isn't
to
it
do
just a
this.
continuing event?
No, I have weeklies,
Oh,
which are do something. Kill 30 insects during the big bloom. But there's only, I don't think these guys count as insects, and there's only so many of them.
yeah, I don't think that we're prepared.
I'm doing okay, Dana. Today was a bit stressful, with stuff at home. But oh god, they're all moving. But overall, the day was okay. It's a Friday. It's Memorial Weekend here in the U.S. If you partake, I guess. I don't know. We don't celebrate it, so. Weasel bub of your...
Thing lives longer than it usually does.
So what I'm hearing is... Wait! We have a visitor. We have a visitor. Where is it?
Yeah,
What
the
is...
visitor.
Where is it? What is it? Where? Where?
Oh, in front of the cave.
Jesus Christ. It's fine. Everything's fine. Alright.
Nice that he can spawn that this way.
Oh, Jesus. Thank you, Dana. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. It was very kind of you to send your people. The people. I appreciate you. It's trying to kill me. It should be okay as behavior. Help. Oh my god, I love you. Thank you. Oh my god. Bless. Why is he so fast? Jesus.
I found a good emote for Tatum there.
No, we're
She
not
was
making her a stinky cheese.
I think it's pretty fitting.
Oh, look, a person. Alright. So the only thing new out of this event, though, was the Stein, right?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Okay. If you didn't have the other stuff.
Good luck. It's in Skyline Valley. You can nuke it all you want.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Bananas. All right. Going to grab some vegetables.
The veggie tables.
Yeah. Assuming the bugs don't get me first. Sucker. All right. Corn, corn, corn. Corn, corn, corn. And a bug. Bug. Da, da, da. Ooh. It's fine. This is what happens when you don't play in a while, then you just get scared of everything. Kill an insect. Oh, in the thing. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. Guys, I forgot we can bring our music back.
That's true.
What? Well, I think Fallout crashed for me.
Oh, yeah. Doesn't want you. Only Fallout approved music.
Apparently. That was rude of it. That was weird.
Yeah, I mean, it happens, you know.
Play with team. Yay! Ah! We aren't playing that. I don't want that pinned. Thank you. The neon lights of a neon moon. Dun, 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 chick, chick, down. On my side of town, that lonesome feeling. Oh my god. Another raid! What is happening? Donnie! Hi! I'm gonna pause the country music. I can actually hear. Hi, Donnie! Thank you. How are your matches? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi, Kitty! Oh, that's so kind. You raided right into an ad. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. I hate it. If I could just not have ads, that'd be great. Open lobbies. Ooh. I love when you do open lobbies. They're fun. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Soup and I were playing a co-op game earlier. It's in beta in the playtesting stage, which we found because it's definitely not finished. But it was fun while we played it, so I'm excited to see where it goes. And yeah, and now we're on Fallout, which I realize I don't think I've streamed Fallout in a while. So hello. This is my character. We're gonna do what Soup does. Make it so you can see my character.
Leave to the Raiders, yeah.
Leave to them, yeah. Yeah, yeah. If you or anybody else needs to raid and run, please, please, please feel free to go get rest or food or bathroom or noms or stretch or stay. Welcome to my Doctor Who inspired section. It says moisturize me. And then I just keep saying, feed me, Seymour, even though I know that's completely not the same thing. It's still funny. It's
That
still
thing is so
funny.
cute.
I love it so much. Every time there's a new thing in the game, I'm like, next month gets a little chubby, a loddle. A loddle. Because that's
Not
what
just
it's
a little
called.
model.
Yeah, not a tiny loddle. A little loddle.
It is a lot.
It is a loddle.
They didn't skimp on the lottle.
Oh, Jesus. Alright. Oh my god. What is this? Urban Scout Armor. Great. Axomedium Loddle. Literally. Hi, Sora. Hello. Hello. Oh, anything cat's eye. Are they on tour right now? I feel like they should be. Wah. Oh, is there anything fun over there? Oh, ew. No. My least favorites. How was your week? And then, were you already gone or are you gone this weekend? I don't remember. I do not remember. Welcome back, Donnie. Does anybody know when the 10th anniversary stuff is starting? Because I thought it was going to be in June, but I haven't really seen anything. And
They delayed it till next year.
I did not. It's because you no longer play the game. Doesn't mean they're not. Although that would be hella funny.
That would be funny. Our 10th anniversary has been delayed till the 11th.
Oh my god, I'd be so pissed. 9 p.m. Oh shit, tonight? Aw, damn.
Oh, that's weird.
Sweet.
They usually did Tuesdays, right?
Yeah, Tuesday. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess I don't really remember when the last couple streams I watched were, because I don't usually watch them anymore because I'm too busy during work. Okay. I don't want to sell a scorched beef steak. Buy an item or sell to another player. Oh, you son of a bitch. People think it's gonna be Pennywise or Jason. Yeah, I'm gonna be DCing a lot if it's Pennywise.
They already have a clown in the game. Need another one?
That's why I'm like, why do you need another one? You don't. That's the answer. What is this thing? What is this? Rip Daring Terminal? Ammunition Construction Appliance. Oh. Interesting. Well, that's true. Already had Hillbilly and we got Bubba. The fuck is that? Oh. Hi. Go about your business, you beautiful, beautiful, beautiful elk. Scared the shit out of me. Ooh. Bobbleheads. Whee. I'm taking one of each of them. Wait, when does the one that we keep voting for come out then? That's stupid. I don't need any of those. Okay. Oh, damn. Hi. Hello. Oh. I don't want to repair it. It's going to shoot him. Hi. Oh my god, you're so beautiful. Aww. Look at it. It's just glowing. Later this year. Rude. Okay, where's the other one? This one, wait, why did that one die? Wait.
What did you do?
I didn't do anything. Why did it die? Wait, where'd the other
You're
one
just
go?
sleeping.
Why'd this one die? Wait, what's happening? Please don't die. Please. Please don't die. Please don't die. Ugh. No, don't go over there. That's where they died. You'll die of heartbreak. Don't do it. Yeah, well, I don't know why we're doing this weird walk thing. Yeah, you can't go that way. Okay. I'm afraid if I fix these heavy turrets, it's gonna kill them.
Only one way to go for sure.
Nope, I'm not doing it. Oh, hey, look, a sinkhole solution. Nobody could have guessed that. Circle of life. No, it is not. This is the wasteland. Shit doesn't just keep dying and not coming back. We've seen it. Oh god, why is it so dark and foggy? Okay. Well, I'm gonna fish until somebody activates a stopper.
Hey, you're in the storm for it too.
Yeah, I already got that achievement, but
Okay.
so that took me so long. Because half the time it wasn't, it'd be like, oh, you just sat down to fish? Oh, well, joke's on you. We're not gonna let you. Like, well, that's rude.
Yeah.
It was mean. But I do only have 30 more fish to catch. 29 more. 30? Yeah, 29.
Hey, that's coming along.
Yeah. To get to the fish 250 in Burning Springs. Also, really disappointed with the next season rewards because like the
Really?
only thing that I want is like at the very end.
Of course.
Like that's cruel. Cruel. Thank you for the follow.
What is the item you're wanting?
Yes. I don't remember.
Ah, that's okay.
But I will look it up because I am curious. Hey, look, you're fishing too.
Seemed fitting.
Yeah. I don't think you're going to catch what I'm catching, though. I found I don't like fishing as much in this as I had when this first came out. unless there's new stuff to find. So I'm like, meh, I'll do 5 at a
Yeah.
time.
That's fair. Gets a little old or repetitive after a while.
Yeah, just a little bit. Tatum. Oh, you can't see it in the stream, but I like your little cute trinket things. Flares or whatever they're called. I can't believe nobody's activated the stomper yet.
Yeah, usually people are raring to go when, you know, what, 2 people here? Okay, let's start.
Yeah. When the sun goes down on my side of town, that lonesome feeling comes through my door. The whole world turns blue. I can't go that low. Yay! I got my 5. Whee! Yeah, hi. Please activate it. Yeah. Oh wait, no, I need holy fire. I'm in the lake. I don't think I can enter the lake. I'm already in it. They took my spot.
Unbelievable.
I know. Wee hi. Meow. Meow. Tatum! No! Tatum! Oh god. Woo! I got stuck on stuff. Oh god. Go away. Don't you come near me. Don't you come near me. Stop it.
Oh god.
God, I fucking hate these. Why are these so scary? God, I hate these things. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Yep.
Is
Yep.
it?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Everything is obviously fine. So you know what? Yeah. Just for that, we're starting Neon Moon again. When the sun goes down on my side of town, that lonesome feeling comes through my door. The whole world turns. Ha, ha, ha.
Oh my god, get away.
I hate it. Oh god, it's just people. Light of a neon moon. Who's your one and only? There's always room here for the only. You can't hide on this rock. It's my rock. You get away from me.
Share the rock.
Oh, I'll share. Yeah, with you, I will share the rock. The stupid man in the power armor was trying to share my rock.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you don't get the rock.
Space.
This is for non-metalheads. Eh, eh, eh. Oh my god, I
An
hate
awfully
them.
small rock to be on.
Why am I on fire? Hey, you found a thong.
Finally.
Yeah, it matches the other one somebody fished out last week. Ow! It attacked me.
How rude.
I hate you so much. They're plushies, really cute. They're really creepy. Always should be for the lonely. I don't think I've gotten a single achievement from fishing. I'm very
No?
sad about it. Yeah.
I think I've got 2 of the hidden ones, and then the junk one we just got. Tatum was a pro at fishing out all the junk.
I was gonna say, well, you stream a lot more than me.
Well, not as much lately. You've been getting back into it, you know, more often.
That's primarily because I got the keys. But yeah. Because I like the keys. I in addition to the ones I just got, like have all, listed or whatever for streams coming up. I've got, I just got Mist and Riven, which I'm really excited about because I haven't played Mist since I was tiny. So I'm excited to see what that looks like. That was a really easy though.
That's awesome, though. You're getting a lot of them.
Yeah.
It's been fun doing the different games.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Where's my thing? So, I was in the wrong area. So tomorrow we are playing Walk the Frog. I'm very excited about that. It's indie. It's a puzzle. It's casual. Definitely.
That's the one that I recommended?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Definitely my vibe. Which I'm grateful for because literally wouldn't have known it existed if you hadn't told me about it. Then I have Fine Work Act 1, which I was supposed to do a couple weeks ago. But then I have Mystery Egg Shop Simulator, the prologue.
Oh, yeah, I saw the thing for that.
Yeah, I don't really like doing those kinds of sims, but that one looked ridiculously cute.
It did, yeah.
I was like, I could see playing this one. And then Morel's Out of This World. So I'm very excited about that one too.
Yeah, that's a lot coming up.
Yeah. Plus Riven and Mist. Eventually.
Right. Well, if you just got those, you should have some time for them. Right?
Yeah. And honestly, I have time, but I was like, we're doing today. I'm like, I have a couple hours to do tomorrow. And then, all the others, I'm like, I have time for 2 hours on Tuesday. I have time,
right.
2 hours, here, 2 hours there. So I was like, I'm just going to finish them out. How do I get back to Fallout? There we go.
I I tried the demo for the ice cream simulator or ice cream shop simulator.
Yeah.
It was fun, but there wasn't like it kind of stops at a certain point, so you can't go any further. You know.
Because it's a
But
demo.
it's just like a demo. So you can only get up to like level 5 of your character or whatever, and then it's just done. But it seems pretty good. Like it seems like a good start. I feel like it could definitely be fun once they put the full game out.
That's cool. I like ice cream. That'd be really fun.
Yeah. Right now you can only make vanilla chocolates and strawberry, but I'm sure they're gonna have like all sorts of other kinds once it's fully out.
That makes sense.
But yeah, no, it was fun.
I'm sorry. It's what did I say I was eating? The banana runts. I apologize, I didn't know it was quite that loud. But tasty. Yeah, so Kate and I had gone to the museum, the Milwaukee Museum. And inside the museum, there's 3 floors, and then one of the floors, there's an area that is just got a lot of things that we're used to seeing, like from our childhood, and a lot of it was just kind of hanging out. But they had, what floor was it? One of the floors had the info for like the candy area, and so it was cute to be able to go to the store and kind of shop.
Oh yeah.
It was tasty.
I love those candy stores that have like a lot of the old candy or the unique ones that you haven't seen in a long time, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Because they're delicious. I've never seen this candy, like, before. I knew that they had it, but I'd never seen somebody have it.
Right.
Oh, God. Hello. Person. Oh, rust guard. Wasn't there a lady back here somewhere? Oh, was it back here?
There's 2 people out in the outside here.
Okay, or I'm not jumping. That's fine. I didn't want to shoot him.
Jumping in this game either, huh?
Nope. Which is rude. Okay, yeah, I've got the fishing. Kill insects during the big bloom. I still need 22 bugs.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that one is the early into the game is the best part to do that. All the other insects spawn like right at the start when you're like collecting the flowers.
That makes more sense. I didn't know when.
Yeah, you'll get the regular sized honey beasts and bloat flies spawn.
Oh.
But I think it's only at the start.
God damn it, Soup.
I didn't design the game. Oh, I see. Bit of a delay on my end. You find a tasty rust raider?
No. Read what she wrote. Do you love me? Do you wanna be my friend? And if you do, well then don't be afraid to take me by the hand. If you want to. Oh my God. How do I, where is this house? How do I get to the house?
Sometimes they make you work for it, huh?
What? Oh, for fuck's sake. Jesus. Talk about building into the fucking rocks. Holy shit. Oh,
No kidding.
hi.
And you do all the work to get there, and they don't have anything.
Maybe. Oh my god, seriously? All they have are plans and mods.
Any good mods, at least?
Oh, ow. Not any that I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the cheap plans? I'll buy a couple. You wanna be my friend? And if you do, well then don't be afraid to take me by the hand. No, I don't want 3 of them. Thank you. Okay. I mean, this is a neat base, but Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
Scavara? What does that mean? I want to check out their enclave. They have the enclave shelter lab thing.
Oh, nice.
Oh, hey, look. Balloons. Everywhere.
The idea that the ultra secret enclave has little balloons leading into their, their secret base.
I don't
It was
think
Greg's
they
birthday,
actually...
so we had to celebrate.
Right. Yeah, they didn't actually do anything with their shelter.
Just put the balloons in, and they're like, "Ah, that's enough for
Yeah.
today."
Alrighty. Oh, God. I don't really want to buy anything from this camp, but...
I'll be right back.
Okay. I just want to buy something. Okay. This is cute. I like this. Shop. Oh, over here. There's a trouble. There's a trouble. Ugh, God. Reclaimed deep mining gas mask. I've never seen that before. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. They put the eggs in the area. That's cute. What? Okay, so what's in here? Is there... Oh. I think they like those. Alright, and don't want to do that. I don't want to go there. Okay. Here we go. Alright, I'm just double checking. Ow. Okay. What? Hello? Did I not? Okay. A typewriter. Okay. This doesn't sound like 90s slang. Damn. Holy shit, Sora. That's amazing. Dude. Holy shit. Donut. Meat. Holy moly. Jesus. That's nuts. Jesus. Can't hide the way you looked at me. Fuck! Uh. This game is stupid. God damn it. Down your face. Jesus, that's a lot. Holy shit. How did I have this much meat on me? Do anything that you wanted me to when all is said and done. Never count the cost. It's worth all that's lost. Just to see you smile. I'd do anything you wanted me to. What? There was a plan I didn't know? Oh my god. That never happens. Who dropped all of this? Tatum, was this you? Did you drop the flaming paper bag? Jesus. Well, I was gonna pick them up and then drop them outside the, drop them places. Do you want me to pick them up and I can drop them? Would mess with putting them in a vendor. Yeah. No, I've been taking mine if I have, like extras that I don't want to do, okay, I'll pick them up. Cause I'll take them up here. I've been no, too far. I've been taking them to Vault 76, and then I've been taking them to the Wayward, since that's where a lot of people put up camp right away. What is happening? What? Hello? Hello? Okay. Hello? I think something's wrong. West young man, haven't you been told? 3-minute gold. In my heart, I should have been a cowboy. Should have learned to roll around. But my 6-shooter riding on Bodie on the battle drive. In young girls' hearts. Just like Jane and Roy. Singing those campfire songs. Oh, you should have been a cowboy. I just like putting them in here because there's, like, they're gonna come here. Like, this is where people go. Okay. Why can't, okay. It's fine.
You putting in some plans?
Yeah, Tatum dropped a shit ton, so I'm just dropping our plans and stuff into the place outside, the Wayward.
Oh, yeah.
So they'll, hopefully, it's new people, but I'm keeping the plushies. She had a lot in there. Which, I mean, is the same thing. Like, yeah, I just usually leave them there because everyone goes there. Like, that makes sense.
Sometimes if I have a lot of them and, you know, I'm bored or have some time, I'll put some at the front, like at the entrance to the vault, and then some at the Wayward, and then go to, like, one other spot and just drop a few more too, like a random train station or whatever.
Yeah, that's you. Ah! Okay, well, I'm gonna have to go back in and grab one. Where'd it go? What's up, welcome here. There's a lot of stuff in there. What it might be like. Here 2 dozen roses and an old bottle of wine. I did put something in here though that I did want to keep. It was a backpack. If I had 2 dozen roses, would it change your mind? Not that backpack. This backpack. Okay, there we go. Oh, hi.
Hey.
There's a lot in there. Also, do you see all these people?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a whole group.
Okay. I just check in.
I think they spawn, there's like one of the early missions, when you first start out, they spawn there for some reason for part of the quest.
Oh,
You might have like a brand new person on the server, maybe.
got
That
it.
like is around here or came around here or something.
Yeah, I was like, spawned, and then there's just people. I'm like, what is happening? I did. There was here, Barbed Sheep Squatch Club. Apparently, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah. Well, now you can finally make the sheep squatch club that you've been
I
always
know.
wanted.
I'm trying to just wait it out for 7 more minutes.
Yeah.
Because I want to check on my car and get some dinner.
What you thinking for dinner?
I don't really know. I still have hot dogs. So I was just
Hot
thinking
dogs?
hot dogs. I don't really have anything special.
Yeah, that's fair.
We were getting Subway. Yum. Who's that? Treasure hunter. Sir.
Oh, that's
Sir. Ugh. He doesn't want to talk to me. It's rude.
You didn't find any treasure.
No. Today is Eli's first day of summer break. Hell yeah. I love that. What time are you? You said it was brunch tomorrow, Tatum? I don't remember. I guess I could look at this. Railroad tracks. She had a can line with a red lipstick. Worked so hard for that first kiss, and I won't forget. Something like that. Brunch. Yeah. Probably 10-ish. Nice. What am I playing tomorrow? Oh, the frog.
Frog game, yeah.
I was like, shit, what game was I playing?
That'll be around the same, like, mid-afternoon.
It'll be around 11, yeah, I think.
Oh, okay. 11 is not mid-afternoon.
It's middle of the day. 11? 11, yeah, 11 to 1-ish. I have Dad and I are going to a soccer match. That's at like 6.
Oh, fun.
And like we have stuff in the morning, but I guess it'll depend on whether or not I'm taking my car anywhere. Are you gone? Tatum.
Well, anniversary stream's canceled.
So you're gonna be gone, aren't you?
No, the bad news is that she can be there. No.
That's when we leave for the beach. Of course it is.
Oh, no.
I literally, like, that whole section, I don't have any time around, remotely around it. Shut up, Soup. Jesus. Well, I'll just have to. Yeah, it does. It feels like it does. And I was so excited too, because it's like, I mean, I'm still excited, but yeah, that's literally the day I became an affiliate 5 years ago. Is the day, hey, I got the skateboard.
Is it July 25th was the day?
Yes, I believe so, yeah. Yes. Cause I work, it's a Saturday cause I work. So I wasn't gonna start till like 3-ish. I don't have a plan. I just figured I'm gonna try to stream.
Well, you got some time at least to figure it out.
Yeah. So I'll be in a car with my parents for his 30th birthday. Fantastic. Better than with his parents. I was baptized. Oh, hello. Soup. Are you still at Wayward?
No, I just came to a place. I'm looking at some of the stuff they've got that they're selling.
Look at my stream. There's a baby.
Yeah. Is that where I am? Okay.
I was like, I don't think so.
Oh, that's cool.
Cute. Maria. What is that? A cat? Okay. Saw the light, I've been baptized. Wait, what? Huh. That's Steam. DJ Mafia. Enjoy free. What's free? Oh, is this stuff free? Oh, I see. Someone turn their light off. Baptized by the fire that arrives, a flame in your eyes. There, I'm going around turning their lights back on.
Nice.
Cute. Yeah, they have their tea and stuff is free. It's pretty rare nowadays.
Yeah, true.
Nobody ever wants to give that stuff for free. Hello? Take me to the big balloon, please. Because once this event's done, we're gonna find somebody. Hopefully find somebody to raid.
Yeah.
Ow. See if I can't figure out what's going on with my car.
Yeah, hopefully you can get some answers or figure something out for it.
That would be good, yeah.
I had a similar thing the other day. I had a random thing pop up about like the tire pressure, and it like beeped for a couple seconds, but then stopped, and then everything else sounded and like I was driving. I was on the highway.
Oh God.
Yeah, but like everything seemed fine. Like nothing was going wrong. It was just a weird couple of beeps and a symbol. So it's been fine since, but we're definitely like trying to adjust the tire pressure or something.
Yeah.
Mother-in-law's looking into it.
No, they're my bugs. Farley, the bugs. Oh, she'd be so proud of me right now. Doing so good, not screaming bugs. Ooh, does a Beazle baby count?
Yeah, those are the little, yeah.
The little bees? I think I have very little left. Oh, yeah. Oh, for the love of
where I
fuck,
put my
please. That's where
wondering
you
where I
put your
left those
keys?
They're always in the last place you look.
Ooh, bugs. Yeah,
I'm
I
not even
got
gonna
it.
shoot, I'll just let you.
I got it.
You got it?
Yeah. Whee! Ow! I just blew up. I don't want to go get the flowers anymore. I forgot they make you blow up.
Not
And
all of
that
them.
was painful. Oh, that's you. I was like, who is doing?
That is me. I thought it was a good place for this emote, you know?
This is a good place, yeah. Okay, bug. Oh, wait, no. I want to throw one at him. There. I tossed it. Can you only set them on fire with these bombs? Or if I have
That's
my
how it was before, but I
fire...
think they changed it so that you could use your holy fire or whatever.
Oh.
I'm not 100% sure. For a while it was, or last time they did this event, I think it was just from the Molotovs.
Huh. I have no idea
was
if
in
that
it,
worked.
Setting myself on fire.
I was like, I'm just setting myself on fire. Everybody else is setting people on fire. Where's our teammate? I don't know. You need to say where you're at, buddy. Ow.
He might not even be here.
I thought he was. But maybe he's not. Oh. They're here. Oh my god, they were underneath the...
Oh, like inside the house?
They were in the house.
Huh? That's funny.
I'm so sorry. Okay, this is a dumb song. Oh good, some Randy Travis. Think that I'm talking foolish. That I'm wild and I'm free. I love these flowers. That was the fastest I think I've ever seen that go.
Yeah. It goes pretty fast sometimes.
Jesus. Go on, all those guys.
Special visitor this time.
It's gonna be yours until the day that I die. Oh baby, I'm gonna love you forever. I don't want those bugs. Alright. We got... Okay, I just need to build light sources. I could do that later. Whee! Huzzah! Alright. Let's see if I can find... Oh, who are you? Get away. Get away from my house. Who are you? Oh, you're a person.
Surprise visitor over there?
Yeah. He's the,
Oh, the traveling salesman.
yeah.
He usually has the bulk ammo scrap. Gives you like a bunch of random things. I sometimes pick that up.
Oh. Thanks. He did have that. Damn. That was a lot.
Oh.
He's
Yeah,
reading
just
my
has a bunch of-
Mothman book.
He'll hang around everywhere. Sometimes he'll be at my camp and he'll be on the tire swing.
Yeah, he's just chilling here. Let you do that. I will look. Nope, we're snoozing ads. 'Cause we're gonna find someone to raid. Yes. Fuck yeah. Rossi's live.
For how long?
Well, they just started, so it fucking better be a while.
Maybe he did that intentionally to try and
Right.
payback, you know?
Right. That makes sense. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Okay, get that ready. Get that ready. Click that. Check in. Do the things. Mute. Go into mod view so I don't miss stuff. Ooh, Andy's playing Chronos. I like watching him play this. Alright.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Join us there.
Alright. I'm gonna make our friend Dalida. I'm gonna do this. Alright. I'm gonna head off. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Roughly 11. If I am not live, if I like make a post and say, hey, I'm not gonna be live till later or whatever, obviously pay attention. But I should be live at 11 Central. It's 9 Pacific, noon Eastern. Jesus. Yes. 10 o'clock Mountain. There we go. All of them. Except for Hawaii, because I don't fucking remember. It's 5 hours difference. 6 a.m. in Hawaii. If any of you are from Hawaii. Yeah. Let's go say hi to Rossi. Thank you guys for hanging out. Super had a
Thanks for
fucking
playing
blast.
the cow game.
Yeah, the cow game was so funny.
That was fun.
I'm excited to see where they take it.
Yeah, I hope they add more to it in levels and stuff like that. That'd be great.
Yeah. Also, more help with the fucking propulsion systems. Alrighty. Bye, guys. Bye. Bye.